Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing another freshers uni video. It's for any year really. I'm going to be giving you the tips. I have a list of what I consider to be like all the categories of life and I've put my favourite tip, whether I made it up or whether I've been given it or anything, into those categories. If you like this kind of video, don't forget to subscribe. I do things like this all the time. If you don't know, I did biochemistry degree at Bath and now I'm doing a master's in musical theatre in London at the Royal Central School of Speech and Drama. Let's do the categories. So I have got room first for some reason. That's a bit weird, but like, you know, like surroundings, etc. I've got academic. I've got social, fun and hobbies, and then friends and family as separate things. They're all different categories. I've got life, as in like boring-y adult stuff. Self/mind, mental health, that kind of thing. I've got overall experience and random, just for a little, it's just a good tip. I wanted to put it in the video. Okay, apparently the first category that I deemed so important that I had to go at the beginning of the video was room. To be fair, this is a good tip. My room tip, or my surroundings tip for you, is to get a scent, to get a candle, a diffuser, a spray, whatever that might be, that you really like. Maybe it's the one you have at home, or it reminds you of somewhere you like, or somewhere you feel happy. Make your place and your space feel very much like your safe place/space. Okay, number 2 is your academic tip, and you'll notice, which ties into the tip, that there is only one academic point on here. Wow, it's almost like uni is not just for academics. The tip is basically make a real effort to stay on top of what you're doing. That doesn't mean make a real effort to like go crazy with all your revision notes during the term, or you have to go to every lecture, you have to keep up to date with it all the time. But like, I did not do this as well as I should have done, and it got to revision week, and realistically I was doing the lectures in the revision week, and I really would advise you to avoid that. Just keep a little bit up to date. If you have a list of everything, you can tick off when you've done it. It doesn't really matter when you do it, but make sure it's not when I did it. That being said, I don't think it should be a standalone top priority. I mean, it can be one of a few, but I really wouldn't say that the academics of uni, in the grand scheme of things, should be the one thing in this list that is like above everything else. Social. Now this is like woohoo party time kind of category. The beginning of the year right now is the time when you can go up to people, message people, be a bit of a weirdo, don't be strange, but this is the best time to reach out and make new friends. It's something that I was a bit like weirded out about, that you could just walk up to someone at an event or like in the SU and be like, oh hi, like I saw you did this, or I really like your jumper. But I promise that it's the time you can do it where it's not weird. Think about it. If someone right now was to come up to you and be like, oh, I see you're doing this course, like I'm doing that course too, would you find that weird? No. But if you can push yourself, because it's not weird. Next one is fun/hobbies. For this one, it's kind of similar vibes, but different. The motto is seize the day. You will never get the opportunity really in your life to have access to the number of sports teams, creative teams, academic groups, all of that you will at university. And if you don't make the most of trying new things, then you've kind of wasted an opportunity really. A lot of them are free or really cheap, or they will come under like one membership cost. Just try it, just do it, because you can always drop it. The next one was friends and family. This is more about friends and family that are pre-existing, as in like your network. Keep them in your life, obviously. There's a whole other tangent we could go on about like how much and how important it is to like make sure that you're living your life, especially if you wanted like a fresh start and whatever, and not to like constantly be like, I definitely talk to my parents more now than I did at the beginning of uni, because I was really trying to like, I don't know, get out there on my own. That's a whole other separate conversation, which is not really the point I'm trying to make, but I do think it's really nice if they are able to, because obviously they may not even be in the same country and stuff, but to invite them to things and make them feel a part of your uni experience, even if it's just like sending a picture every now and then or whatever, keeping your network around. Also on the friends and family note, not in your pre-existing network, sorry I kind of cheated for this one, did too, but I think that one of the best ways to bond with people is to like have a sharing mentality. So when you go and do your shop, sometimes to buy something for the whole flat, or to club together and get something, or that kind of vibe, I think it's just a good thing to know that is appreciated in the world. Trust me, it's appreciated. Next one is life, as in like life, things you got to do to live. I found that the best way to stay on top of everything that is suddenly thrust upon you when you're at university is to actually have a list to follow. Have I done this? Have I done this? Have I done this? Like weekly or daily if you want. That may be a me personality thing, but I find if you've not done it before, like if you didn't do like the cooking at home or your washing or whatever, to kind of have a checklist of like, okay, have I done these things this week that have to be done like regularly, you'll be more likely to stay on top of it. The next one is like yourself and your mind, your mental health, I think. I think that it's definitely okay to have your own time, and it's really easy when you're in halls, especially when there's always so much going on, to be in that say yes to everything mentality. And I think that you need to learn the balance, which may be difficult or may be easy for you depending on you as a person, to say no, to say, I kind of need a little moment to myself. I don't think you should do it too often. Say yes, you know, you make those fun choices and do those nice things and be involved, but every now and then I think it's really important to take a step back and be like, I actually really don't feel like it. It's like if you don't feel like it, you're not gonna have a good time, and other people may not have a good time, and it's just better to kind of take a minute out. Finding the balance and finding the line of, no, I need to push myself, is something that you will just grow into over your time at uni. Next one is overall experience. Experience your city. Your overall experience where you are will be massively improved by like making it a new home, knowing where everything is and getting to like really delve deep into all the fun things that there are there, and getting to know all the restaurants and the bars and the cafes. Like that really fills out an experience. And the random one right at the end, take vitamins. Just take them. I mean, like, you may have things you do in your daily routine anyway, and you can just add it on to that. For example, when I put my contact lenses in, I also take my vitamins. It's just good for you. And that is the video, guys. I hope that it was good. I hope that you learned something, and it was a good summary of all the different advice you've been given, and hopefully you have a fantastic year and few years at uni. That was a nugget because you guys seem to like this. I've heard on the grapevine. I'm just going to show you what I got in my degusta box this month, because it seems like that's a thing that people like seeing, because who wouldn't want to see a food subscription? So I'm quickly going to show you that. I can't lie, I've already eaten some of these, so when they come up on my list, I'm just going to read them out, and you're going to assume that they were yummy. These are Carr's ciabatta little tasties, and this is the Santa Maria chicken taco seasoning. We've got some orange juice here from Compal. I don't know how to pronounce this. This is toffee. I've never tried these before, but I keep seeing them, and then I tried it and it was delish. This is actually a ready meal voucher from Richmond. These are Prince chocolate and white chocolate biscuits. These are quite famous, I want to say, in like France. This is a Sumol passion fruit drink, and this is a Nature's Heart almond peanut double chocolate protein bar, and then a fajita seasoning from Santa Maria as well. And I ate my real snacks, hummus, tomato and basil chips. I ate my chocolate brioche rolls, and I ate my Kelly Loves katsu udon. And I was supposed to get Jaffa Cakes Joe Nut, but I actually didn't in my box. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching.